Tuesday morning. Glad to be back here on the morning show, Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Joshua State. I'm Oluwafunke, Israel. It's Tuesday morning, grateful for uh, Tuesday.
You're welcome on the show once again. This is the morning show on your darling radio station, Vicinity 95.3 FM. My name is Boluwatife Ajayi. Thank you very much for always tuning into every of our programs right here on Vicinity 95.3 FM. Please know that you can call on the show on 081 3237 1268 or join us right there on our Facebook page, and we'll be so glad.
Yeah, and on the show this morning, we have had, for the uptenth time, the drag on this local government autonomy since the implementation. When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, okay, let us give local government chairman and heads, you know, the responsibility to oversee whatever allocation, federal allocation, and use it for the good of grassroots. And now, Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, has accused the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation of frustrating the implementation of local government autonomy despite a Supreme Court ruling in favor of direct funding for all 777 local councils. And the hearing is today. So the hearing is today, speaking ahead of the Federal High Court hearing in Abuja today, Tuesday. Algon Secretary General Mohammed Abubakar said the AGF's directive for the Central Bank of Nigeria to open uniform accounts for all local governments undermines the spirit of the court's decision. The Supreme Court also clearly affirmed that local governments are an independent style of government, yet they are seeing actions from the AGF's office that contradict that autonomy. Abubakar told correspondents that they are taking legal action against the AGF, that's the Attorney General of the Federation, and several other federal institutions seeking full inclusion of local governments in the Federation Account Allocation Committee and the right to independently manage their funds. There was the time they said, okay, they have to open accounts with the federal government as directed by the Attorney General of the Federation, directing that central bank they should open a uniform account for local governments under the central bank. And we're asking, shouldn't it be? Yeah, even if local governments are going to have an account, yes, yeah, you're calling for uniform account. I understand monitoring, but at this point, is it just you monitoring the flow of the money, or there's just this control over how local governments get the money? Fine, there's no issue with controlling, how the money is received and what they do with the money. But at the same time, we should ask this question that because now Algon has raised concern that Attorney General is delaying this for a reason, and with all of this directive, it's not, aligning with the said autonomy. This morning, we would be
Joined.
joined by our guest who would be sharing because he is a legal practitioner. So let's understand what this all means, because for layman, we really cannot say this is this. So we would want to have someone who have knowledge of all of these court proceedings, petition, and directive, and we know where to go from there. Stay with us on the show this morning.
Please, we are going to use your remaining minutes to interview the chairman of the occasion. She is around.
We're going to use
No.
The chairman of the occasion.
So you just round off that the chairman they want to have a little interview with him. So my excuse, Giwa will take it.
So now.
Yes, you're rounding up. So do you know his name? Let me show you. Chief Sunday Adekola Opadot. The Kini Gabriel Selan.
Yeah, the Ajayi Shafiri.
You know it?
Chief Sunday.
Yes. Chief Sunday, so you correct the app is correct name. Chief Sunday Adekola Opadotun. the Ajayi of the
Yes,
restaurant.
of yours.
Attaché of the restaurant. I want to have the chairman of the occasion there. I can't hide the event little. So that you are taking them.
I think they can just do anything, anyhow. What is important
Mm.
most
Yes, always. Yes, they are. It's glad. Mm.